And welcome to the movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And we are going to have fun tonight.
This is going to get interesting.
Yes. Last night I told you both, I thought we didn't have a topic. We apparently did, but I forgot. And so I thought, let's just do a quiz because this is going to be fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Got a little scoreboard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Sugar Shack. The only thing I didn't get, I wanted to get whiteboards.
Oh,
so you guys could write your answer.
Okay.
I need a little clip from, I need the little Dominic West clip from 300. You will not enjoy this.
Yes. This will not be fun. Oh, do I have it? Let me just check.
See, I don't get to do this very often.
No.
Oh, no. I've owned like 3 different versions of Seen It over the years and have movie trivia games.
I've never played Seen
We
It
play
before.
them like once, and then nobody wants to play with me anymore because they can't keep up with me.
And the last time I did any kind of semi-regular movie quizzes was, I think it was either on Mondays or Thursdays during the pandemic when just Jamie and I would be at the theater. Well, they'd have GMs and theater managers from everyone in the region, and we'd have this app on our phone.
Oh, gotcha.
We'd be like number 1 and 2 every week.
Gotcha. Well, that'd be fun, actually.
Well, it was for us.
Well, let's see if we can't start this. Like I was telling James too, I know you guys can see the screen because I had uploaded all 50 pictures with the names of the movie beside it, so I would know.
Right.
Then I realized you could see the names.
Oh,
so
geez.
that defeats the purpose.
Whoops.
So I deleted them all and then I renamed them 1, 2, 3,
Gotcha.
4.
Okay. As long as you know what they are.
Oh, yes. I have the whole list written down. So what we'll do is I will show the picture. Get it in your head what you think it is. We'll give a couple minutes, see if anybody wants to chime in, and then I'll get your answers.
While we're waiting, I've watched a rather eclectic list of films over the last few weeks, and I'll mention one while we're waiting in between, kind of thing, fill time.
There we go. Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of the Jeopardy music, and I don't know if we can afford the rights to that.
We have to have our own version of it.
Or, yeah, a knockoff version.
Exactly. So here we go. We will start with picture number 1 to make it nice and simple. There's picture number 1.
Do we buzz in or raise our hands?
No. Like I said, we're going to give people at home a minute to catch it up.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I know what this one. I know this one.
You're just like, boom.
So much for chatting about movies in between.
Well, okay,
Let me freaking answer.
So yeah, not quite in exact order up until the end, but it starts with The Goods, Live Hard, Sell Hard.
That's a good one.
The Jeremy Piven used car salesman goofy flick.
Oh, neat. I haven't seen that.
You've never seen that?
Nope.
This is like prime Jeremy Piven just being the fast talking asshole that he can be.
I haven't been home in 6 months, and I'm pretty sure I left the front door unlocked. The Ving Rhames.
Well, we've got one answer already. Greg thinks this is AEW Fight Forever.
Don't let the comments section. Hi, Greg.
Greg and I are on an AEW kick right now because of my adventure last Wednesday, seeing AEW live, which was fucking awesome. And cool. He's been messaging me because he was at an AEW show like the week before.
Got that Forbidden Door one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which he wins in that department compared to the TV show that I went to.
Still.
Because that Forbidden Door pay-per-view is an iconic pay-per-view. It's got some moments that are gonna stand the time of like wrestling history.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like Mankind and Taker.
It has at least one thing that will stand out like that.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
It's that level. But yeah, if you've never seen The Goods and you want to see just prime goofy Jeremy Piven and a really stellar fun cast there, check it out. The Goods.
It was a bit of a shame because that one was like they were pumping the promo machine on that one.
Yeah.
And then it got almost no release. And when they finally put out the DVD, it was bare bones. There's like 0 special features.
Interesting.
It seems like at the last minute they pulled it way back.
It's weird, but you got to think with the cast and seeing that flick, the outtakes, there had to be a ton of outtakes.
No doubt.
There would, because it's got a crazy cast.
It deserved a good push.
Okay. We might actually have to wait on this because this is a big gap in between. I picture these going a little quicker.
Sure.
And it's hard to get to these because Greg Stead, still amazing. Omega versus Ospreay.
That's what he's talking about from the Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
That was one of the big matches.
TV looked like it was great. It was
still a fun show. Yes. But the matches and the moments that happened, he wins.
Gotcha. Okay. And see, this is why I wanted you to write them down because Jason might get it and James might not. But whoever goes first is going to be able to lead the game here.
Mr. Kata. Making jokes.
Yeah.
James, we'll go with you first.
Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bullet Train.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, that was Bullet Train.
Okay. Both get one on that one. Boom.
You don't see anybody with that kind of hairdo very often, so tends to stand out.
Exactly. Okay, now we're going to test some knowledge. Here's number 2.
Oh, come on. That is incredibly vague. Holy smokes.
Oh, no, not if you know this film. It's not.
Well, obviously, I don't know this film.
Jason will go first.
Jason, yes.
I have a guess, but it's probably not going to be right. So
we'll give just a second, see if anybody out there wants to chime in.
So the next flick on my list, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Okay. Like I said, maybe we'll wait to the end.
Okay.
Just because it turns into a 5-minute conversation.
Sure.
We have 50 pictures.
Gotcha. All right. Gotcha.
That's, I don't know the math. That's more than an hour.
You got it.
Okay. Jason.
If I'm again, this is a wild guess. Unforgiven. Is it really Unforgiven?
It is Unforgiven.
I just pulled that out of my ass.
Yep.
But that's the kind of thing I would do playing Seen It with my wife and friends, and they would get mad at me.
That's the opening and the closing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I pulled that out of my ass.
Well done.
Nice.
Okay. This one might be a gimme. We'll see if it shows up. There it is. Take a minute.
Think
about it. Okay. Yeah, it took me a second. I went the wrong way around the clock. So it threw me off.
Willie Mays Hayes.
That barely looks like Sheen. Like for some reason, it's like the lighting of the picture.
It does
it doesn't quite look like Sheen.
That's young. Same with Wesley.
Just a little outside.
Jason.
That's one of my favorite flicks of baseball flicks. That's Major League. Come on.
Bing.
Why he gets 2 in a row?
Well,
you're quoting it, so I know you knew.
Guilty.
Yeah, but that one is I'm quite sure was on my baseball lists because
I think it was on all of ours.
So many times.
That's so
and
classic.
The sequel. I like the first sequel.
I don't think I've seen them.
The first sequel continued their story. It was kind of the same movie almost. But after that, it falls apart.
Yeah, Wild Thing was he was playing on his fame, and like David Keith. David Keith is like one of the big hitter from another team, and like he goes, you name this, you hit this one, you can name it, and he cracks. And he's like, I'll call that one the ejaculator.
Actually, I have. Okay, yep, I remember that.
And I think they changed, like President Palmer plays the voodoo guy.
Serrano.
I think they changed him in the second movie, or did they change Wesley Snipes?
They changed Wesley Snipes.
Okay,
it was Omar Epps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was the recasting. I knew there was one recasting.
Yep. Yeah. All right, number 4.
I didn't see past number 2.
Yeah, there's only 3.
Yeah. Oh, kind of an iconic image right there.
Maybe. We'll go with you first this time.
The sequel that is inferior to the original, Godfather Part 2.
Jason?
Godfather. I say Godfather 1.
Okay, we give that one to James.
That's where he gives him the kiss, saying like, you broke my heart.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I know it was you,
for
Fredo.
Some reason I always put that in number 1, even though
it wasn't until he had power.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I've watched those.
It's been a long time since I watched the second one.
Well, I was telling James, there's some easy ones, but there are some
that was a tricky one. I had to pick one or two.
Unforgiven could have been a hard one. I initially thought Badlands, And I'm like, well, that's more like the cover of the movie. And then I'm like, I bet you that's Unforgiven.
I'm definitely trying to keep my mind in the larger known epic kind of flicks, the historical flicks at this point.
Yeah.
So
well, number 13 is the one I think might get you guys.
Okay.
But we'll find out. Here is number 5.
Oh, you complete me.
Thank you. But what's your guess?
Show me the money, motherfucker. Do I have to say any more? Come on. I know I added an extra line.
I was gonna say that.
I was kind of doing a recasting with Samuel L. Jackson
Oh,
doing the Cuba
there we
Gooding
go.
Jr.
Yeah.
You just throw quotes out there to cover the fact you can't remember the name.
I will give that to both of you then. Okay.
Jerry Maguire.
I feel like that one is one I need to revisit, though. I feel like I have not watched that in a very long time.
I haven't watched it since it came out because I thought it was okay.
I remember it gave me all the good feels. I know
it's a very good feel movie. Yeah, I haven't watched it in several years, but not a long time.
Okay, this one might be a touch, maybe.
Okay,
we'll see.
No, come on.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe not.
No, that's a Clockwork Orange, obviously.
Yeah.
Just before the tape gets applied, I think.
Boom.
And
Boom.
Okay, to be fair, we will admit then I had no idea if someone else says it.
To be fair.
There we go.
Since we have no buzzer to race to.
I know, right? And again, that's why I planned on zipping to the dollar store after work, but I didn't have an after work. Okay, here we go. Number 7.
Oh.
Ooh. Everybody remembers the scene, but what's the name of the movie?
Well, I remember the remake.
This is the original The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah.
There we go.
Boom. I don't think I've ever actually watched the original film.
Oh, really?
But the robot image, that image.
Gort or something?
Something like that.
Because the
coming
remake
down
is,
the steps.
Yeah.
Well, the remake is leaves something to be desired.
I don't even think I watched the remake. That's
Keanu Reeves.
Right?
Keanu Reeves is fine in it. Jaden Smith is annoying.
Well, that's Jaden Smith.
And
it's only because he's in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, number 8. You guys will get a kick out of this one.
Oh shit. And that's the bad scene too. that's the yucky scene. Oh,
you get to go first this one, James.
Green Mile.
Yeah, that's Green Mile, and that's the flashback to what really happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Rockwell, why do you have to be so good at your job?
Okay, here is number 9.
May or may not show up on that list that we'll eventually be doing.
Exactly.
This one's easy.
Oh, this is Mars Attacks.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
is.
I
was not a fan. It did not work for me. And I have not attempted to go back to it.
It has its moments.
I adore that movie. It's fun. It's my
kind
guilty
of fun.
pleasure movie.
I mean, Tom Jones at the end with the squirrels.
See,
I maybe I should go back to it. Maybe
I think Pierce Brosnan's really good in it. To me,
see, I don't even remember
Jack
him
Nicholson
being in it.
playing 3 roles. 3? I think it's 3.
2.
2?
Yeah,
President and the car salesman dude or something.
Maybe. Here's number 10.
Okay. Isn't that the same movie?
That's the same movie. That's what I wanted to check.
Okay.
That's the other Jack.
Okay.
I thought I'd do.
Trick question.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute.
Okay. Here's a maybe tricky one. We'll see.
Oh, I know this one.
Okay, we'll let James go first.
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Heathers?
Yes, it is.
I was about to say like Earth Girls Are Easy or something.
Only film I get that immediately comes to mind with 3 girls playing croquet.
Yep, because they hit it at the end and it hits her in the head.
It's been a long time since I watched that.
Yes, boom, boom. So far, not bad.
Yeah, just the Godfather got in 1 and 2 thing got me.
Yep.
Got me.
But see, even that one, you were there. It was just which one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, here we have a comment. That's a close competition. It is, Ryan. These guys are good. Like,
hey, Ryan.
I got tripped up by Godfather 1 versus 2. All right.
Okay, here's number 12.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yes.
I just watched Order of the Phoenix last night. Got about half an hour into it and realized we'd already watched it about 3 months ago, but neither one of us could remember much of it, so we just watched it anyways.
Okay. I love that one because it has the most Gary Oldman out of his appearances.
That is true. People said, "Are you sure he's in it?" I said, "No, I'm serious. He is." Okay, number 13. This is the one. Let's see.
Oh, come on. If I say that about 100 times, just understand. Okay, come on. Whose turn is it?
I don't think I know this one.
You'll kick yourself afterwards, because trust me, I looked at the picture going, why do I know that scene? But I actually had to look it up. So I wouldn't have gotten this one right.
Really?
Yep. Just because it's an iconic scene, but you don't remember it from this angle.
I'll give you that one.
I have no idea. I'm total blank.
No guess? Because usually sometimes with the guess, you can just pull it out your ass, you know?
Yeah, but normally I have something to pull on. I'm getting nothing here. Nothing. Road to Perdition.
Okay. James.
It's an understandable guess. Why didn't I take the blue pill?
Oh, shit.
The Matrix.
Okay. Well, you know what? That doesn't ring a bell, honestly, looking at that, but I can kind of see it.
This is the scene where they pull that thing out of his belly in the car.
I recognize that, but I just don't remember this image.
That's what I mean. Like, I remember the scene from inside the car.
Yeah.
But not that.
And the only reason I said Road to Perdition is because I've never watched it either, and it just kind of looked like the aesthetic, too.
It is great.
Okay, let's see. What's number 14?
Oh, I know this one.
Is that Leguizamo?
Yeah. John Leguizamo, yep.
I
believe I know this one.
Don't know this one.
Mm-hmm.
The Pest?
Which one?
The Pest.
The Pest.
It's the only Leguizamo flick that's coming to mind.
Carlito's Way.
No.
Really?
This is one of his very first appearances in Regarding Henry.
Oh.
I maybe watched that when it first came out.
He's the one who shoots him?
He's the one who shoots Harrison Ford.
It's been a long time since.
And I only remember it vividly because A, I love the movie, and B, when these are difficult. Some are, yes. When Juice came out, on the back it said, and starring John Leguizamo, and it said Regarding Henry. And I'm thinking the dude said 3 words. You know, I don't know if that's a credit, but he was in it. So
it counts.
Well, yep. That counts.
I saw Ryan had a comment there. I saw it.
Yeah, he said these are difficult.
No. There's he threw another one just as you clicked away.
Oh.
These are difficult.
Leguizamo shot first. Yes, he did. Yes. What was that? 14? Okay, here's number 15.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, this looks... Oh, what the hell?
If we ever do an Alan Rickman list, I don't know. It's going to be a tough. This one's going to be in there.
Maybe.
Oh, I think you may have just gave it away.
What do you think?
Is it Galaxy Quest?
It is.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have got that if he hadn't said Alan Rickman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right. Then you don't get it.
I watched it once. I didn't care for it.
Oh, wow. All
what?
Right.
So don't give me a point for that one.
Okay. I didn't. Let me see here.
Doesn't that tie us up?
No,
because he didn't get the Matrix.
Exactly.
Right.
I thought that was the Grinch.
Oh God,
Space Grinch.
No,
Space Grinch.
Galaxy Quest is better than the Grinch.
Let's see here. Number 17.
Another disappointing one.
This is going back in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, I don't think I did not watch a lot of young
First half
Paul
of this
Newman.
movie is good, and then George Kennedy just becomes a wuss.
Yep.
I
never watched it originally. I only watched it because I watched Reality Bites, and there's a quote in there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And it's from this movie. So
I haven't seen Reality Bites since VHS.
I'm throwing out a guess at a young Paul Newman flick because I know I haven't watched hardly any of them. Cool Hand Luke?
Yes.
That's
It
it.
is?
Yep.
All right.
It's the eggs.
Yep. No man could eat 10 eggs. That's the
I
quote.
thought that's
from
what I
Reality
had.
Bites.
I thought I remember a line, something about
Boom,
eggs
boom.
from Cool Hand Luke. So,
Disappointing.
Okay.
but yeah, I've never watched it.
Let's see if you get this one.
Oh, okay.
And I grabbed certain scenes because with certain people, it could be from any movie.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this guy's one of them.
Oh, come on. Now, you see, I was about to say.
No, I know what it is.
It could be one of two things.
I know what it is.
Talk us through. I'll ask you for your final answer.
Well, I was going to say Total Recall, but then there's the guy in the background. Kind of looks like a judge.
Okay. So processing all of that, what would your guess be?
Total Recall?
It's Total Recall.
It's Total Recall.
I'm thinking like that because it's a
I don't
Judge
think Ironsides
Dredd.
was in Judge Dredd.
I can't remember.
I don't think he was.
He might have been in the Sly one. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what, yeah, it's the one he's referencing, but I don't think he was in that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was definitely Total Recall.
Yeah.
But my first thought when I see that era, Michael Ironsides, I go to V.
Yeah.
He was in V?
He was in the TV show. Like that miniseries.
I did watch V, and like you watch it and you're just like, wow, Robert Englund's in this one, and then
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where he got his start.
yeah.
Yep.
Number 20.
Oh shit. Is this a foreign film?
No.
Okay.
I don't think there's any foreign films on here. I say that as a caveat because maybe, but I don't believe there is.
Okay.
I don't think I know this one. That's not looking familiar at all.
I'm gonna say I'm drawing a blank, but she looks so familiar. Yeah.
No. I'm trying to see if anything just comes out of the dark, but
Obviously, spooky movie. We know that.
it's not The Conjuring.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
You got to guess, James?
No, I don't.
This was okay, Kevin Bacon, but that doesn't help because the man's literally
Stir of Echoes?
It's Stir of Echoes.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I don't think I ever watched that one.
Really?
That was an era where I was not watching any horror really at that point.
I've seen it once or twice. The best part, well, it had a great soundtrack, and that's where they put Gobb's version of Paint It Black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
But don't give me a point for that because you said Kevin Bacon and that tipped me
I
off.
feel like I need to hear that version of
It's
Black.
I enjoy the movie too.
Oh,
because it's not stupid. Like it's not a stupid horror.
Okay. Yeah, see,
You know?
no,
that's hard to do sometimes.
it's good. And that version's awesome. Even better live.
Okay. Number 21. If you don't get this, your man card's coming. Or being revoked.
Well, I know what franchise it's from.
It has to be only one. There's only one title that can be referenced from a picture like that.
I don't believe I've seen it, but
There's Ryan said, yeah, I was so close. That's Jennifer Morrison in Stir of Echoes. Everybody should watch that.
that's Jennifer Morrison in there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
I don't know who Jennifer Morrison is.
Once Upon a Time, House.
yeah, except I think she spells her name with a G. It's
No.
Jennifer.
Oh, that's Jennifer Goodwin.
Or go. So sorry. I was cross-referencing there. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know this, Jason?
Is that Octopussy?
No, I know it's
Wrong
not.
one. It's wrong one.
Is it Dr. No?
Dr. No.
God damn it. Once again, foiled by a franchise.
Ursula Andress. That's her walking off the beach with Sean Connery.
I have not
damn
seen
it.
Dr. No, but I knew it was a Bond movie.
Yeah, and I thought it was Octopussy. I don't know Bond super well.
way
Octopussy was my favorite
mention
Bond
that.
movie until GoldenEye, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Octopussy a lot. Just Roger Moore was great.
It's got the coolest car too. That white, I don't know what kind it is, like a Porsche or something that goes into the water, and then the little fins pop out, and it starts to sub. It's like that's awesome.
That's probably the most iconic Bond car.
Or is that View to a Kill?
I think that's View to a Kill.
Oh, gee, see, you can't even keep your Bond stuff straight.
Next one.
Do I need to say, "Oh, come on" again?
Maybe.
You met me on a really weird day.
There we go.
Right? That's about what, 30 seconds before you met me on a really weird day?
We can't talk about this one.
Yeah,
No.
we're not. You're right. We can't even say the title.
But I can give you points. That I can do. Number 23.
If you don't get this one,
this may have been put in here specifically for somebody.
Oh my goodness.
This is a test, isn't it?
This is a test.
This is a test. It's Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
There we go.
I was about to say, if it's one of the Scooby-Doo movies, I haven't seen it, but that's Mark Blucas, and I know.
Facebook reminds me of this every year, but I want to say 6 years ago, there was an evening where I was at my gaming crew, and somebody threw a Clerks to the Anne Frank line at me, and I missed it entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So they documented it in a video that got posted to Facebook, and Facebook reminds me of it every year.
There you go.
So now I have to be very careful with my Kev canon. Okay.
Yep. John gets it. Doobie Snacks. And then even Ryan goes, "This is a test, Jason."
Because at first, you're right. Thank you. It was a test.
Mm-hmm. So
because my first thought was going to be the first, like, just Scooby-Doo. But then, wait, no, that's not Geller. That's not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What number are we at? 25. We're halfway there.
Oh, I know what this is, and I haven't seen it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Jason.
I have not seen this either, but that is Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, I'm like, that looks like Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty and
Faye Dunaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I right? Faye Dunaway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never actually seen that flick.
So look at that. You can get them even if you haven't seen the movie.
Again, yeah. That's why nobody would ever play Seen It with me.
Okay. 26.
Who are those people?
I know.
Oh, is this a Canadian indie?
Indie, kinda.
Is this? Can I guess?
Put it this way: I bought this DVD at Dollarama.
Is this Bite?
No.
Well, that's Sarah Booth right there on the left.
Oh, that's why she looks familiar.
That is the Scare House.
That is the Scare House.
I have not seen that yet.
Okay.
Even Ryan said, "Never heard of that one." Right?
Yeah, that's the Scare House.
So there we go. That gave Jason a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we have now? 27.
Come on. Oh, yeah, that one's the mask, the face there.
Yeah,
kind of is a dead giveaway to anyone who's remotely familiar.
Like I said, some are easy, because I didn't want them all to be super crazy hard.
Oh, okay.
So
this gets your confidence back up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch is right. Citizen Kane. That's right.
The remake of Longest Yard. He's like, yeah, we used to beat up like a Slack Division 2 team. Get our spirits up.
So, we don't have to say it. I'm just going to give you guys points for that one.
Who watches them?
Right? Oh, yeah. See, are you watching Men? Okay, John, that just sounds weird. I didn't notice it till I said it out loud, And Ryan said, "I've never watched that one." Oh, these are good clues, guys. That's well done. Okay, what are we at here? 28.
Oh, I almost thought it was a Wolverine movie from the distance.
I wonder if he was ever in the running at some point. If he was ever in the thought of.
I don't think so, because this is early 90s.
Right.
So by the time the 2000s were rolling around for X-Men, I think he's
I have a bunch of Wizard magazines from that era, and they would do fantasy casting.
I remember those. Yeah,
because they fantasy cast Glenn Danzig as Wolverine.
Yeah,
but they did predict Patrick Stewart.
Wow, that's a gimme. Dude,
so
literally.
But that's obviously why am I just drawing a blank all of a sudden? That's John Spartan.
That is
John Spartan
from.
God damn it! I just saw the last
John Spartan.
This movie.
They let anybody out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What? Why are we
Oh, dude, do not lose a point for this. Come on.
Is he? And 10 times stronger than what he went in.
God damn it.
What?
Demolition
There
Man.
we go.
Yeah.
Why was that stuck? My God.
That hurt me.
Oh. I was. Oh.
I had to hurt.
I literally just watched the last 10 minutes of that flick like 2 days ago.
Tulsa King or Sofa King? Ah, Sofa King. That's the one I'm in. Okay, what number are we on here? 29.
Ooh, this movie rocks.
Jason's got his thinking face
leery.
on.
Slowest stab in movie history.
I've only watched it once.
Same here.
Brightburn?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Just like, just bring it down a little slower, Elizabeth.
I need to watch it again.
Yes.
And maybe someday we'll get more.
Oh, hopefully.
Maybe.
Well, Gunn is playing in those waters again.
Oh. Where'd it go? Looks like I lost number 30.
Okay. Oh, well.
Well, what was number 30?
Or did you get your...
Dang, it was a good one. Oh, well, it didn't load for some reason, so we'll be out of 49.
All right. I think we'll be all right.
Yes. Here's 31.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Jumanji.
Yep. Okay. Get the confidence back.
Do you remember what 30 was? Could you describe it?
I could. But you know what I'll do? If it's close at the end, I'll dig up a quick picture real quick and just bring it up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be like our tiebreaker. Oh, yep. Shelley got it. Jumanji. It's kind of iconic when you see Robin Williams with that beard and Kirsten Dunst that young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got to take those two into consideration because
whoever that kid is.
If you just take Robin Williams, some people might go towards like Fisher King.
Yep.
Because he had very similar look then.
Yeah, the scruffy.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, 32.
Oh, yeah.
You get to play with the fire hose. Michael Richards before he became a racist.
I'm pretty sure he was racist then.
It
just wasn't public knowledge.
Maybe. Yeah. That's obviously UHF.
Stanley Spadowski. Yes. Boom. Okay. Number 33.
Oh, I know what this is, and I have not seen it.
Like I said, some are old, some are new.
Nor did I see the sequel.
I don't think I know what this is.
This is not Grumpier Old Men. Okay.
No, I know.
Is this the original The Odd Couple?
Yeah. That's exactly what it
is. The Odd Couple.
Yep.
All right.
Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. And Shelley got it. Odd Couple. Exactly. Let me get rid of that one. Boom. And what are we at now? 34. Oh, 34.
Not sure who those people are.
I
have a guess, but it's out of left field.
Here's what I'll do just for the people here.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Making it bigger doesn't help.
No, but I have one guess, and that's it.
I have just an out of the blue guess. Dead Calm?
That was my guess.
And Ryan said classic. Look closely. And yes, that is Billy Zane and Nicole Kidman.
That's Billy Zane?
That's Billy Zane.
Really?
It doesn't look like either of those people, but that was my guess. So
let me bring it up close again. That's Billy Zane and Nicole Kidman.
And so it is Dead Calm.
Yep. The only person you don't see is Sam Neill.
Yeah, now that one I did see back in the day, but it's been way too long.
I did not, but
Ryan
that doesn't look like
good
them.
job. Because that was one I was going, they're gonna know it right off, or it's gonna take a minute.
No, they look weird right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both get
it almost looks like they're stunt doubles.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Let me see. Ryan said, "You've restored the timeline." Yes, we're back on track. Okay, so that was 34, right?
Yep.
Okay, get that confidence back up.
Ugh, boring.
The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is 36?
Oh, this was already mentioned, wasn't it?
Maybe.
I think so. Derek Jeter. No, it's
Derek Jeter's. Yeah.
What?
Michael Jeter.
Those baseball players really need the work.
Same last name. I have one guess for this.
The Pink Panther?
No, but I can see where you would think that.
Is that Clouseau? Is that?
No, it's Michael Jeter.
Okay, I don't.
My guess.
I thought that was Peter Sellers. So
no, it's the dude. It's the Creole dude from the Green Mile.
Oh, okay.
And interesting, I'm noticing the chat is silent on this. The last one was John. He said The Exorcist. He nailed the last picture, but okay, James.
Fisher King?
It is the Fisher King.
I did just reference it, but it's been a long time since I watched it.
Yo, same here.
Yep, that's when they were delivering the free video membership to Lydia.
Because he was one of his homeless friends, wasn't he?
Yep.
I don't remember any of it, unfortunately.
Ryan's got to go fishing for an answer. That's good. Okay.
Uh-oh. Widening the gap.
Yep.
Again.
37.
In a row?
That looks like Bruce Campbell.
No.
Wearing a wolf head.
I have one guess only here, and it has to be right.
Is that Tyler Mane?
We'll let James go first on this one.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know this, and because I saw this in the theater.
You saw this in the theater?
Yes. This one is not that old.
For some reason, 13th Warrior is running through my brain.
13th Warrior?
Yeah.
That is not accurate.
You're in the right vein. That is the Northman.
That's the Northman.
Oh, is that Alex? I haven't seen the Northman.
I dug it a lot. It does get into some weird visuals at one point, but it kind of plays.
I can see him now, but yeah.
Yeah. Once you know it, it's like, oh yeah, definitely. But when I first looked at the picture too, it's like, who is that?
You don't even have to click on 38, and I can tell what it is from here.
Well, that was like The Exorcist.
38. Nobody at home gets a chance to guess this one.
If I got this wrong, I would get a divorce because this was my wife and I's first date.
Oh,
really?
Our first date was to see this film.
Interesting.
See, I still remember the first date I went on to watch a movie with a girl, and sadly, it didn't work out because we went to see Red Dawn.
not the best of date
not
flicks,
the best date movie. No.
Well, I can attest that Ghost was obviously a great date flick because my wife and I are still together.
Yep. John put a little symbol. He didn't actually say it. Not like Shelley, who just went Ghost. Yep, that's the one.
Ditto.
Should have waited for him to answer, and then you should have said that. See how that worked? All right, let's try 39.
I still haven't watched this, but I know exactly what it is because how can you not know what that look is?
Yeah, it's the.
But I still haven't watched it.
Weird.
Yeah,
that is weird. Yep, My Bologna.
I have not watched that flick yet.
Really?
Yeah,
it's fun.
I have no doubt.
It's really cool. Especially the story behind it is awesome because it's a movie built from a trailer. Like they did the 3-minute Funny or Die trailer.
Right.
Weird. And Aaron Paul was Weird Al.
Right.
And then
I've seen that.
They built a movie off of that 3-minute thing, right? Shelley said, my first date movie was Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Burt Reynolds, Dolly Parton.
Fantastic flick, Shelley. Fantastic. I love that movie.
Okay, but seriously, what guy do you want to go to the movie who says, let's go see the Best Little Whorehouse? Like that throws flags all over the play for me.
Women like men with a sense of humor. And that movie is funny as hell.
Ryan got it. He said When Harry Potter Met Sally. That's what that one was. Boom, boom. All right. Let's see. Number 40.
That is hard to see.
Oh, I got it.
I got to double check, make sure I remember. Oh yeah, okay. Let me see this.
Oh, okay.
She's best little her. She goes, "It was funny. He wasn't."
Oh,
okay. So, sounds like she had a Red Dawn date.
This is one of the films that has a beverage featured in the Cinema 6-pack from Sons of Kent Brewery.
Does it?
Yes, they came out with a Cinema 6-pack themed of iconic films.
Really?
And they came out with a truffle shuffle.
Huh.
It's a chocolate hazelnut porter.
Ooh, gross.
I'm not a beer guy. I tasted it. Yuck. But if you're a fan of that type of thing, yes, they have a Goonies themed.
Cool.
That's awesome. Even John got that. Goonies.
Because they had one for Goonies, Spaceballs. There's a few others.
Okay. 41.
This movie's awesome.
It is. It's fantastic.
Pain don't hurt.
It's Thanos the early years. That's what that other picture was. Yep. Thanos growing up when he was bullied.
There are supposed to be possibly, if I heard correctly, 2 different remakes to this.
Yeah. I think this is one of those ones that you just should not touch.
No.
That's right, Shelly.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Thought you'd be bigger.
Yep. That's what I remember. I went with my buddy John to see this. And right when they're doing the sex scene, he's got her up in the wall and John yells out, "I thought you'd be bigger." And then just, yeah.
One of the earliest movies I can recall for Sam Elliott, for me.
Yep.
Okay. And he was kind of old then.
I know. The guy's been 90 forever. He's freaking Yoda.
And he's still going.
Yep. Okay. Another one to boost your confidence.
Well, you could see that from there.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, Temple of Doom.
Like James said, you can see the horns.
Did you go see Dial of Destiny?
I did.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Thanos, stop leveling. Yes, James or John, you got that one. It's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Now, number 43.
I think I know what that is. Can you zoom in?
Can you zoom in a little bit? I need to see a little bit better of those faces.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's easy.
Scorpion King?
Yes.
It is the Scorpion King.
Okay.
Yes.
I almost had second thoughts and said, "Oh, it could be Hercules."
Could be.
And I wasn't 100% sure that was The Rock.
I just noticed number 50 didn't load too.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What the hell?
Well, it puts us back at an even number. So unless there's a miracle here, James is going to eke it out.
Well, let's get to 44.
Want to go for the title?
Lethal Weapon.
Yep. This is the perfect way to do it. One quotes, one says the name. Yes.
See, you had 2 movies that feature somebody getting their throat ripped out.
Right? No, Gary gets shot.
I thought he ripped his throat out.
No.
Oh.
Because he gets back up at the end and they both pull out guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he ripped his throat out.
Let me see. 45.
I don't believe I've seen this movie, but I think I know what it is. Starring your favorite actor.
What?
If I didn't know who that actor was, I may not get it.
Jason's got his head cocked. That's it.
I don't believe he knows what it is.
Gemstones.
Nope. Witness.
It is Witness.
Oh God.
Oh, Little Orphan Annie. No, not quite.
Witness. That's no. I don't think I ever watched it.
That's Lucas Haas.
Me neither.
I don't think I ever.
That's the kid from Dazed and Confused,
who is also in Mars Attacks, but he's much older there. Let's check out 46.
Actually, no, that's not him in Dazed and Confused. Anyway, is that what I think it is? Yeah, I know what that is.
That's not Swiss Army Man.
I believe it is Swiss Army Man.
I didn't think they were wearing those clothes. That's Swiss Army. Okay. Yeah, that is Swiss Army. Okay. Now that I can see Paul Dano's face a bit better. Yes.
Yep. That is Swiss Army Man.
Paul Dano, like, he does have like a certain look to, like, on his face, right? Like, his face stands out.
Yeah. Once you get a good look at his face, it's always
like very cherub like, you know, like when he's clean shaven, he looks very innocent, you know.
Okay,
that's why his Riddler was so creepy.
Exactly. There is 40. What? Where the hell did 47 go?
Holy cow! Dropping like flies.
All right. Well, here's 48.
That's one of my favorites. That's Catch Me If You Can.
I only saw that once.
Really?
That's one I watched on repeat for like a month.
It was clever.
Let's see. Boom, boom. So the last one I have here, but I can grab pics real quick for the other three.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's Thelma and Louise.
Dang, I thought this one would be tricky.
So now we're missing
it's
what?
Super young cowboy Brad Pitt.
Are we missing three or four?
Three.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to mistake.
Okay, give me 1 second then.
His big break.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, that was the one that shot him into the stratosphere.
He's so good looking. He should be hired more.
I'm going to try and find... that'll work. Let's see here. Okay. Let me load up this picture. And this would be... What was the first number that we missed?
30.
Was it 30?
Yeah, he's right.
Yes. Okay. So this will be number 30.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. We'll see what James has.
Is that The Abyss?
That's The Abyss.
That is The Abyss. Yeah.
That's the climax, right? As he's about to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got Little Geek.
Yep.
Okay. Let me find the other one then. Oh, snap.
James is winning this contest at this point because I can only tie. And odds are he's not getting two wrong back to back. So,
yeah, Shelly said never saw it. I don't know. She was talking Thelma and Louise. So I don't know if she means that or The Abyss.
I'm going to guess The Abyss because she referenced Thelma and Louise.
37, 38, 39, 40. Which other?
Yeah.
47.
47 and 50.
That's right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, this is 47.
Yeah, she said she never saw The Abyss. I like the director's cut.
I think that's... Oh, I know I saw it in the theater.
I saw it on TV and liked it. Then I saw it years later, the director's cut, and it did not age well. That's one of those long-awaited Blu-rays. That and True Lies. People are waiting for James Cameron to update them or something.
Let me see. What's a good one for this?
I guess the TV show of True Lies, I guess, hasn't panned out.
They made a TV show?
Yeah, just recently. It didn't make it. I don't think it's making it past first season.
Oh.
Had Steve Howie.
Oh, yeah.
From Shameless and the Reba sitcom back in the day.
And Stan Helsing.
Was he in that?
Yeah. Oh, he played Stan.
And the wife in that, opposite him in it, is the best friend in She-Hulk. Her lawyer best friend.
Oh, yeah.
That's who's playing like the female lead in the True Lies TV show.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Yeah, see, I heard of the show, but I've never watched it.
I didn't watch any of it either. I don't think it made it past first season, though.
Actually, yeah. Arnold and Jamie are everywhere right now. You know, that would be the perfect time to release True Lies again.
Yeah.
And isn't that what James Cameron does to boost up sales for the box office?
Oh, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he re-releases this shit all the time. Yeah.
Okay, here's 47.
47. I'm kind of guessing a little bit.
Yeah, I think there's only one real guess for this.
Is that Girl Next Door?
What do you think?
Well, that's what I think.
That's what you think? It'd be weird if you were both wrong, right?
Yes.
Good, because you're not.
Okay.
It is The Girl Next Door.
And she's unrecognized. Like, she was unrecognizable to me when I first saw her again all these years later on The Ranch on Netflix.
Oh,
I never saw
she
that.
was somewhere before this. And Ryan says it.
24.
The Jack Bauer Power Hour.
I didn't watch it, right? But yeah, she didn't pop up again for me until The Ranch, and I didn't even recognize her at first.
I was almost going to say it could be Captivity. There was a horror movie she did.
I might have saw that, actually. That sounds
It's
familiar.
pretty good.
Let's see. I remember the one I had for 50, and I'm trying to bring that specific picture back up. But it might be tricky. Oh, no. There we go. And save. And then add it. That's number 50.
Ah, gee.
Is this going to stump you again?
No.
You don't think so?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Because it's very topical, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark?
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nope.
It's not?
Nope. It's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Ah, shit. Again, foiled by the fucking franchise carrying over tropes.
Yep.
I have not seen that in a long time. I haven't seen any of them in a long time.
There's Nathan. How you doing, buddy?
Good day, mate.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to find that specific picture, because that's the one I had before.
Interesting.
So
yeah, all tricksy again. But yes, James wins
by 2 points, though. That is dang close.
Yeah. Again, it just franchise numbers get screwy. So
yep. Yeah, that was what did you?
Yep.
I think on both.
Yep.
Because it was Godfather Part 2.
Yep.
Matrix.
Oh, and it was the Matrix.
The Matrix, yeah, the Matrix. That was a complete fail on my eye. So I was going to lose by one no matter what. So, but no, I love that kind of stuff. I don't get to stretch those muscles enough.
Oh, same here.
How was Indiana Jones?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not. I was talking with Cam about this afterwards because he and I went. I think the litmus test for Indy is Last Crusade. Like Raiders is amazing, but Last Crusade seems to be the fun movie for the franchise. Raiders is dark, right? Not as dark as Temple of Doom, but it is a dark movie. And Last Crusade is adventure. It's fun. It's got the dad. It's got everything. Like literally, it should have been The Last Crusade. That would have ended the series beautifully.
Okay.
And Crystal Skull is just weird.
The first 2/3 of that film, I adore. As soon as Shay is in the trees with the monkeys, I just shut down. It's just like, forget about it. But this one is fun. Like it's, again, not amazing, but the story's solid. The acting's really good. And I think they do end it on a really cool little note.
That's the general vibe I've been hearing online. Yeah, critics are kind of ripping it, but the audience scores and whatnot, it's generally well received. It's a fun flick. It's not massive, not going to be a massive success. I think it's just eking out the numbers they want, but
yeah. And yeah, Nathan, that's what we're talking about. Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
And the first third is great, like the first act, because it's 1944. It's all the de-age stuff like you see in the trailer.
Okay.
Him on a train, swashbuckle. It's indie,
right?
And then it starts to from there go back and forth with the story.
Okay. Did anyone else come back for it? We know Sala came back.
Rhys Davies,
John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies.
Yeah.
Did Shia come back?
No.
Thank God.
Did Marion come back?
When do we get it? In 32 years? Well, dude, it's literally 42 years after the original, so maybe.
Wait a minute. how do you not have it? It's tomorrow there.
Right? You should have it first.
Exactly.
Dude.
You're in the future. How do you not have a movie?
Wait, it's a movie about time travel. So maybe they don't have it.
Is it?
Oh my God.
Spoilers.
No, that's the whole thing. They're looking for Archimedes disc. Like,
no, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that the item from the first Lara Croft movie?
Maybe. Because it's a real thing.
Okay, so they're aping the same pitch artifact.
Touche. But that's literally the title, A Dial of Destiny. Like,
yeah, I know. I kind of figured, you know, they're not hiding anything too much there, really, right?
Yeah. No, maybe we'll do a spoiler episode, and we can talk about it if you guys see it.
Well, I ain't watching it until it comes to home video. So I don't think I'm going to the theater for it.
So much fun in the theater.
I've managed to go to the theater only twice in the last little bit, and that's in the last week.
Really?
So yes.
You've managed to only go
because
twice.
I haven't been drawn to go to the theater, even though there's stuff that's come out that I want to see. I still haven't gone to see Spider-Man.
Oh, same here.
But I haven't had that full draw, and just going to the theater kind of just fell in my lap this past week.
I finally watched John Wick 4.
I still haven't watched it,
which is really good. Really does not feel like nearly 3 hours. I think part 2 I think part 2 is still my favorite of the 4.
There's a really interesting new, I want to call it a trend that I'm finding in Hollywood. They're managing to flex their I can't think of the word now. Pacing. Like we're getting these longer films, but they don't feel like it.
That's the sign of a good film.
We're getting it more now. I'm finding it. I'm always leery when I go, oh, it's a 2 hours 20 minutes. Like, oh boy, what am I getting into? And then that was 2 hours 20 minutes. Like,
yep,
that's what I hear about Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
But I saw Fast X, which I expected to be 3 hours, but it's actually shorter than F9. I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something.
Nope.
What?
I'm not gonna see it.
Oh, okay.
They went from drag racing to space racing. I'm so sorry.
It's a good movie. I think I liked Fast 9 better. I was surprised that they went so flamboyant with Jason Momoa in the movie. So I mean, like,
I'm not. I feel like the franchise needed that type of villain.
He does
all their villains are always, serious.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like, he does a great job.
But it's a two-parter, though.
But it's weird how they went so flamboyant with him. Like, he's got pigtails in one scene. He's painting corpses' toenails in another one.
I feel like that's Momoa. He had that in his contract. I get that.
I want to do it.
I do all my own costume design.
He looks like he had so much fun in this movie, especially when he's like, "Can you get off my car?" You see Brie Larson just grinds her heel. He's like, oh, so disrespectful.
Shelley said some movies need to be seen in the theater, but then she also said you can only do flamboyant with Jason. Nathan said he's just mental.
Oh man,
I need to watch 9 yet still before I can watch 10.
9 is really fun.
I got to get back. John made a comment here. He goes, everything I've seen, people keep blaming Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, that name is getting thrown under the bus a lot.
Oh, dude. She is the Vince Russo of Lucasfilm.
Nice reference.
Okay, literally, she is the Vince Russo of Lucasfilm. Because when she's working with people, yes, she makes amazing things. Her by herself in charge, she is shite.
Dumpster fire.
Yes. John, the one thing that I heard too is Indy originally had a different ending, and she put the kibosh on it.
Really?
Yep. Original ending, according to one source that I read, is it had him go with another person at the end. And they went to this temple, and when they went up, they knock on the door, and Kui Kwan, is that?
Yeah, Kiwi Kwan.
There we go. He opens the door, short round, and he goes, "Oh, Indy, blah, 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 blah," and he hands him a map, and they would walk out the door, and then that would be the end.
Okay.
But she's like, "Nope, this is the end. Boom, boom, boom. This is the ending you're getting."
Oh.
And it's not like I don't mind that ending, but after hearing about that ending,
giving us a short round,
yeah, like.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about the fans.
She seems to have a thing, and I didn't notice it till this guy I was watching a video talked about it. She seems to have a thing for dark-haired British women.
Really?
Well, Daisy Ridley, right?
Okay.
Oh my God, who was the other one?
Haley Atwell?
No. Damn.
What, from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Kate Blanchett?
No, I can't even remember the other person now. Damn it.
I don't know.
But then this one in Dial of Destiny, she's black-haired British woman.
Oh.
And she's the one that's supposed to be the new franchise if it continues.
I think I did hear something about them passing it over to a female lead to continue.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And I can watching it, I can see why they would go in that direction. I still don't think it'll be an indie film because that character is not indie.
Well,
like,
of course not. It's hundreds of millions.
Yeah, you got to call it
dollars.
something different.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's also the character itself. You know. Oops. It says John says that's rough. Dave Filoni needs to get out there. Yeah, Dave and John, exactly. They need to take. Well, I guess the indie franchise.
Let them play with the Star Wars toys. Don't distract them from the Star
right.
Wars toys. Okay. You know,
That's
they're
right.
doing good work there. Let's not upset that apple cart. All right.
Exactly.
Leave them to their toys.
Yep. But see, and that was the other thing I heard with Kathleen Kennedy. Her show, The Acolyte, has been canceled apparently.
I don't even know what that is.
It was one of the other Disney Plus Star Wars shows that was supposed to come out.
Canceled already?
From what I understand. Again, I don't know. This is just, I've seen 2 articles on it so far.
Because they've got Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell the Acolyte is.
Yeah. And then there was another one with Patty Jenkins. What's it called? Rogue Squadron?
Oh, that movie. Yeah. That was put on hold.
Well, it was a movie, but then they turned it into a series, and then it's just now been not talked about ever. And I don't know if it's canceled, paused, what have you. I haven't heard a thing.
She was going to do it, and then Wonder Woman 1984 got ripped apart.
And a Wonder Woman 3 has been totally kiboshed. Apparently, word is she handed in a script for a third, but they flat out said no.
Well, that's because James Gunn and his buddy came in and they said, yeah, well, no, we're going in a different direction.
Stomping all over the
DCU. We're going to have this a nice, young, fresh-faced kid playing Superman. And the kid, nobody's heard the kid's name before.
Yep. I got to admit, though, he looks like Soups.
Sure, yeah, he does.
If you look at him and all the other, like Henry Cavill and Christopher Reeve, and he's got the Superman look.
And I'm all in for Rachel Brosnahan as Lois. So because she's the lead in Marvelous Miss Maisel. I am two seasons deep on that show. She is fantastic. So yeah, I'm all in for her as Lois Lane. Just an unknown as Superman. That's a gamble at this point.
It is, but he's also the younger guy, so he could carry the franchise.
Yeah, he's got legs.
Shelley said, I'm not impressed with movies turning into series. It really makes you wonder, because I saw, was it Fatal Attraction is a series on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And it's like, how is that a series? That literally is a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Unless you add a ton of fluff.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yes.
Crow Stairway. Was it Crow Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, with Mark Dacascos. Yes.
Yep.
But they tried to expand the lore, and
that show is very cringeworthy.
I surprisingly never watched the show. I was big into The Crow, of course, but I never watched the show.
Much as I like Mark Dacascos and John Piper Ferguson, you hear lines from the movie in that show, and it's just like, ooh, no, that doesn't work. Ooh, no. And the fact that goes, okay, well, now he's being put on trial because he's alive and they caught. Oh yeah. They somehow arrest him. Because he went.
I was told the whole series by my buddies. They recounted everything to me.
He went after Top Dollar's crew, and they're all testifying against him. And
topic change. John said, "Have you seen the Obi-Wan recut someone turned into a 2-hour movie?"
No, that's got pulled down real.
Yeah,
quick.
I heard of it, but I've never seen it.
No,
I heard it was fantastic. Even though I love the show, they cut it down to. They mashed it up into like a movie.
Yeah. Cut out a lot of stuff that didn't really need to be there. John said, the only movie turned show I enjoyed was Limitless. Oh, I didn't know that was a series.
I did. And Bradley Cooper actually, I heard he made an appearance, but I haven't seen it.
Nope. I hadn't heard about that one.
That's a fantastic movie, though.
Oh, it's great. Now I got to dig that. Thanks, John. Now I got more shit to watch. Okay. Well, we are over.
Just before we run away, I just want to run through this this weird list.
Fire away.
Because I have one that I do need to talk about in particular. Well, two maybe. So I mentioned Goods. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. It was a first time watch.
Yeah.
For an iconic film, and I felt like it was a good film to watch for Pride Month.
I've never seen it.
Hugo Weaving.
No interest.
I did not even know that Guy Pearce was in it.
Okay.
It is so much fun. It's just crazy over the top with these well, one of them is actually trans and the rest are drag, just trying to put on a show as they travel across the desert and the shenanigans they get into.
I like it.
It's pretty awesome. I revisited another classic because I watched Running Man recently. So I went Dolph Lundgren, I Come in Peace, or Dark Angel, depending on where you find it.
They fire CDs at people. I remember that. Yeah.
I always remembered seeing the preview on TV. I come in peace and you go in pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, Dolph Lundgren was totally going for like a the boy toy kind of hero look. The feathered hair, like he didn't look
totally
super
80s.
He looked buff, but he didn't look like big buff.
Totally 80s.
Yeah, but he was definitely going for like a heartthrob look in this one. It kind of made me chuckle. I finally watched A Man Called Otto.
Oh,
Tom Hanks from last year.
That.
It goes on the shelf of movies for me as a truly beautiful film. Okay, it is Tom Hanks at his best in a very sympathetic role. Like I could actually relate to his character on some levels.
You're a grumpy old man?
Kind of, sort of, yes. That's not a joke. Just the certain things that were setting him up. Like, you're right on, brother. Like, I'm with you. But yes, it is worth all the hype that people have given it regarding Hanks and whatnot.
Shelley said that too. I want to see Otto. Love Priscilla. Also to Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Yeah, I had seen To Wong Fu, the American remake of Priscilla.
Yeah,
but I had never watched the original.
Was it an American remake?
Yes. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar was an American remake.
I did not know that.
Yes,
no interest in either of them.
With Patrick Swayze essentially playing the
John Leguizamo,
the Hugo Weaving role. John Leguizamo playing essentially Guy Pearce.
Okay.
And
Wesley Snipes.
A considerably different version, but Wesley Snipes basically swapped roles with Terrence Stamp. Yes, Terrence Stamp is the third man on the bus in Priscilla.
All right. I might have to see it just for him.
It's great. It is great. It really is. But yeah, Man Called Otto, I had me bawling on and off. It's so beautiful. It really is. I cannot recommend it enough.
Nathan says, I've never been able to say his last name right.
Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix. So we got 3 films left in that series. Soul. I revisited the Disney Pixar Soul.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you've not seen it, it will mess with your head a little bit because it really deals in abstract thoughts, like abstract representations of life and existence.
I've heard it's kind of messed
up. Sounds like a perfect kids movie.
Well, yeah,
that's just it. It explains it in a way that kids will actually understand it.
I've heard it's. I watched the YouTube pitch meeting of it. It sounds like a very disturbing movie.
It does. It has one moment in particular that something happens to this guy, and I've watched it now 3 times, and every time I say the same thing to whoever's in the room with me. That is the most terrifying thing that could ever happen to anyone in any film, and it happened in a Pixar flick.
Shelley said Soul is very good.
It is. It really is a amazing visualization of the afterlife and what life is like what life is and where we come from. It's a really, really interesting take on it.
Okay.
And some really cool art styles.
And it's Pixar.
So the one I want to mention briefly is from the film festival, but because it should be in the running. If you have not watched Notre Dame de Moncton.
Okay, actually, we probably shouldn't.
Okay, I'm just recommending that one. If either one of you, Notre Dame de Moncton, watch it. Okay, fantastic flick.
Okay.
But on Wednesday, I had my little adventure in Hamilton, and I had some time to kill, and I ended up seeing Transformers: Rise of the Beasts,
which isn't bad.
That movie was amazing for me.
I had a blast watching
it. It hit all the nostalgia buttons.
OG Optimus Prime.
Prime. Okay, this movie is a direct sequel to Bumblebee. Take it for that. Forget the other movies entirely. Honestly, you don't need them. You don't need them, though.
Good, though.
Well, technically, this happens before those.
But it retcons it because Optimus and them weren't even on Earth in the first Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Only Bumblebee was. So it retcons that. That's fine. Take it on its own, particularly for that last fucking moment, that huge, massive twist spoiler that has me so excited because this entire movie felt like the Saturday morning cartoon. It felt like that animated flick. It hits all those same notes. Yep. Okay, yeah, they borrowed from Unicron. They delivered all of it. This movie was made for the Saturday morning cartoon kids.
Yeah. Nathan said it's the third universe of Transformers, right?
Essentially, yeah. But it crosses over all of them. Introducing the Maximals was awesome.
Yeah, that's what I liked.
And you know what? Pete Davidson was fantastic as Mirage. Him and Anthony Ramos were great working off each other.
It's worth watching.
Yes,
it really is.
I want more because it was so much fun. And now that can you throw up spoiler, please?
Let me get to the banner. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Just get it up there.
Beep, 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 beep.
3, 2, 1.
Now this is for an after credit scene too. Remember.
That wasn't an after credit scene.
Yep.
Was?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
I mean, like they showed a couple credit and then it was right there. Like it was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yes. It was basically a mid credit.
Yeah.
They're crossing over with fucking G.I. Joe, baby.
Yep.
Yes, please. Given what they delivered with this movie, all that Saturday morning vibe. Yes, please give me. I want. Okay, if you're crossing over Transformers, I want Duke and Snake Eyes riding on Optimus Prime, blowing up Cobra guys. Come on now.
Yep. I'm anxious to see where they're going because now they're starting to have fun with it.
Yes. And they still crush the CGI. It still looks fantastic.
Yeah.
They don't slip on that at all.
Oops, here it says, I had no idea it was him till I saw a Facebook post. Which him?
I'm assuming Pete Davidson.
Mirage. Maybe, yeah. Because, Ron Perlman is Optimus Primal.
That was Perlman?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you're right. He said Pete.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. It was great. And just like in the animated Transformers film, where they destroyed our childhood and our innocence with the death of Optimus Prime, we kind of get that kind of gut punch again. They do get that, but
you got that in Revenge of the Fallen.
Well, no, not that. But this time it wasn't Optimus.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
This one wasn't Optimus. I don't want to spoil that one.
It was Bumblebee.
But don't call it a comeback is the perfect song to use in that moment.
Exactly.
It's one of the few times I think I've seen that song used, and it was perfect for that moment.
Let me see. I'm just going back through the list here.
I'll give it a shot.
I highly recommend it.
I still put Bumblebee way below the other 5.
Okay.
I think.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were more of a fan of those the later ones there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those ones again, they didn't work for me. They looked great. The stories really failed me.
There's 2 other big names in that film.
Okay.
Scourge. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I remember the character. I don't know.
Scourge is the Transformer working for Unicron. So he goes to the planet to get it ready for Unicron to come and eat
Silver Surfer.
He's the Silver Surfer. Exactly.
Yes.
It's Peter Dinklage.
That was Dinklage?
That was Peter Dinklage.
Holy shit.
Wow, they really got a lot of well-known actors.
And Air Razor. The bird Transformer.
Okay, yep. Oh, yeah, I know who that was.
That was Michelle Yeoh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that one I knew. That one I could pick out.
Oh, yeah, her voice.
Yeah.
Yes, iconic.
Yeah. But yeah, that movie was great. Absolutely great.
It's definitely
highly recommend. References back to Bumblebee.
Yep.
It does make some references back to Bumblebee.
They got Peter Cullen back.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is Megatron in it at all?
No. First Transformers movie that does not feature Megatron
or Decepticons.
Any Decepticons for that matter.
He's not in Bumblebee. I don't believe.
But that's Bumblebee, not Transformers. That
Right.
was the single character, not.
And you still had Decepticons, but
yeah.
you didn't have Starscream or Megatron.
Right.
But this one doesn't have any Decepticons at all.
No.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Huh.
But it works.
So they're just fighting themselves.
No.
Nope.
But
because Silver Surfer doesn't come alone. Let's put it that way.
If you saw the original animated film, Scourge was more of a side character. Galvatron was Unicron's main leader, and then he had Scourge and his minions.
I didn't watch the animated film until I was working at Rogers, and by then I watched it. I'm just like, I'm too old for this.
Not if you really watch it. Like if you have it on in the background, kind of watch it. It's just like the TV show. You're right. But if you're actually focused on it, like it's got a deep story.
Yeah.
Like it does, especially the Unicron angle.
Mm-hmm. Like then that was one, like for a kid my age, like that. So I was like 12 when that movie came out. I think 12, 13. You know, I was still kind of okay. We watched Optimus Prime die. Our heroes didn't die.
I was a big fan of the cartoon. I just never saw the movie when I was a kid.
And Jazz died in the cartoon too. I remember that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the one I remember.
I do remember loving G.I. Joe, the movie. I watched that multiple times. And then you watch it later as an adult, just like, this is messed up.
It's like watching V again. It's like, what was I thinking?
It's very weird.
That's why there's a couple I will not touch because of the nostalgia factor is just way too high.
Yeah.
Well, I've been dipping my toe into some of these classic 80s actions and whatnot, and you know, it's getting weird.
You'll hit one.
So I've been all over the map with my movie watching those last couple of weeks. Just this afternoon, though, finished it off, went and saw the new Wes Anderson, Asteroid City.
Oh, yeah?
It's a Wes Anderson flick. Know that going in, because it's a movie, but they're actually retelling the story of a stage play. So the way the set design and whatnot kind of looks like it's a stage play, but it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the visual aesthetic is really weird. It's bright and colorful, but it's fun. It's really fun. And weird. It's Wes Anderson. It's weird.
There we go. All right. Well, guys, thanks for playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was fun.
That'll be fun. We can do that. We can do more of that.
Exactly. Sure. Exactly. Throw 50 pictures in there.
We'll have to switch it up, though, and we'll switch you out of the chair and test your knowledge.
Deal. Absolutely. Okay. Here's Ryan says, I'll be rewatching Stir of Echoes this week. No, thank you to you scoundrels. Dude, I literally just watched it yesterday. That's why I grabbed that picture. So you're welcome. All right. For another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Shut up! It's a man!